Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. My name is Rich Tehrani. On our program is Allen Kurzman, who is the Director of Business Development at SatMap. Alan, hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Rich. Nice to be here.
I'm glad to have you, and I recently had an interview with someone else from your company, and I'm thrilled to get, I think the most interesting part of my job sometimes is to get the different perspective on a company from different people within the organization.
Okay.
And you're in the contact center space.
I am in the contact center. Yes, we are.
So why don't you give me in your own words how you are helping customers in the contact center space?
We are helping customers by really providing them a solution which is game-changing. It's revolutionary in as much as it takes either existing or the current generation of solutions and, as I said to David a few minutes ago, turbocharges them. What it does is it looks at personality attributes and goes through an iteration in 40 milliseconds to determine the best fit between the contact center agent and the caller on the phone. And this works in a B2C context, not B2B, but really optimizes in B2C, where we have a caller and we have an agent who are perhaps even connected through SBR. And now what we are determining is what are those personality attributes, the psychographics and demographics of these callers that best match the folks on the other end at the contact center.
So similar to the concept of some of the more advanced online dating sites that take attributes from different people and try to find people with similar interests, we're looking at matching two people on the telephone in real time that are more compatible and subsequently would yield a conversation that should be more comfortable for the caller and more productive for the company and probably more productive also for that agent.
You said it extremely well. In point of fact, what we do is not dissimilar from what the matching companies do, except we do it in a much more enlarged situation. eHarmony matches on 29 variables, and we match on over 100. So it is eHarmony on steroids, as it were. And through SatMaps, the agent benefits because they are better able to conduct what they think is a satisfactory call, successful call. The client benefits, and most of all, the company benefits, and those benefits are real, they're auditable, and they're profitable, highly profitable. So we have a really powerful solution that gets added in as a black box, magic box as it were, right before the handoff to the agent. And as a result, increased satisfaction, ergo the name SatMap, satisfaction mapping, and it does have bottom line implications, which are positive.
And your company looks for the larger contact centers, right?
That's correct. We are more comfortable in an environment where we have a diversity of base. More than 200 agents is generally what we strive for, at least at this point, because that gives us greater breadth and the ability to ramp up more quickly for our clients. And what we do in a demonstration phase, which is a 60-day trial period, is we prove to the clients the ability to have SatMap generate these positive results by having them turn SatMap on and off at 15-minute intervals. Right. So you turn it on, you see the increase, you turn it off, it goes away and it reverts back to the previous performance. You turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. It could be 15 minutes, it could be an hour. Whatever it is, this balancing at the end of a 60-day risk-free trial, they say this is really very, very effective, and it winds up in developing very solid relationships.
And you've got a bunch of traction from what I'm seeing in the market to a bunch of companies.
We have a bunch of traction. Indeed, we are going pretty deep into the telecom space. We are well represented in banking, insurance, and most recently have made inroads into hospitality.
Yeah.
So
great.
as these companies learn of us, which is really what we are doing right now, is attempting to brand ourselves, market ourselves, let them know now that we're building up this legacy and this track record, this head of steam, that we are for real, that we're out there, and that we have a very important and high revenue generation, cost saving solution to offer them.
That's great. Well, thanks for being on the program today.
My pleasure.
Great to meet you.
Thank you, Rich.